Hi, my name is Tran-Qui. I am a Vietnamese French born and raised in France. I am currently the founder and principal of Master's Theological Institute Vietnam, or in short MTI Vietnam, ever since 2008. I would like to take the chance today to talk to you about Asia Pacific Theological Seminary, or in short APTS, where I studied my Master of Divinity for 3 years and graduated in 2008. For a French national like me, coming to Asia, and particularly APTS, was not a natural choice. Many other seminaries usually come at first on top of the list, such as in France, in Europe, and even America. In fact, I originally planned to study in the United States, since I was first accepted at the Assemblies of God Theological Seminary and also at the Church of God Theological Seminary. But I eventually chose APTS for three reasons. The first is that you can find the same high-quality Pentecostal theological education as in the US, but at a much more affordable price. And the reason is that most teachers are all missionaries. This means that not only are they well academically equipped themselves with doctorates and the likes, but they also have a special heart of sacrifice, making them leave their home and family for the sake of the gospel. The second reason is the Philippines' unique central location in Southwest Asia, making it close to key mission countries, such as Vietnam in my case of interest. And finally, APTS has a unique diverse body of students coming all over Asia and the Pacific region. Just listening to my co-students' rich experiences in Christian life and ministry taught me so much on intercultural ministry. Studying at APTS truly was a life-changing experience. Not only did I get the best academic education, but I also had plenty of opportunities for ministry at the local churches. Unlike in many other countries, the Filipino people have a strong thirst and openness for God, as much as the APTS students have a thirst to serve. And so during my time there, the local churches allowed me to gain broad experience in church planting, in evangelism, worship leading, preaching, and teaching. One advantage of full-time study is that it is also a privileged time to focus on seeking God's will and planning for the next phase after APTS. In my case, I discovered that God's plan for me was to help found the first Bible school in Vietnam, which would teach according to international standards of the APTA, Asia Pacific Theological Association. It is not an understatement to say that MTI Vietnam was born in APTS, as I spent years designing and planning for the future school. The curriculum, the course offerings, the first courses, and shopping lists for the future library were all prepared during my long hours at the impressive APTS library. And today, 8 years after I graduated from APTS, our Bible school can announce with joy and humility that it has trained pastors and church leaders in 7 provinces of Vietnam. What I am talking about is the impact that you can have for the kingdom of God by helping train church leaders, pastors, teachers, and church planters. Just one person being trained can lead to tremendous results on a province, a region, a country, or even countries. This is what Jesus meant when he said in Matthew chapter 9, verses 37 to 38. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field. And this is precisely APTS' mission, to train those mentioned workers so they may go out in the mission field. Will you help us do that?